Hello, all you folks out there in YouTube land. Lord Crocker Squirrel here with some Misanthrope.
Hello, everybody.
And I said something right before the recording started, got her giggling to no end. So, apparently we have something special in the Anvil Trap department. What would it be there?
Oh, maybe something extremely with lots of appeals of to emotion and stuff.
Now, wait a minute, I thought this was a video game. Are we supposed to do that in video games?
No, video games are supposed to be fun.
Well, that's what we keep telling people. Let's make games fun again. So, let's see if this video game is fun. Everybody, welcome to Aweigh, a rain tail. Or is it a rain tail ale? I can't tell. I know what the magic thing here says is it's ale. A rain tail. Because everybody has to like put colons and everything. Alright. Level selected settings. We got the settings here. I was mucking around with these a little bit ago. We got low, medium, high, full screen, yes or no, whatever resolution you want. Got some languages, got some, I'm gonna not give a shit now. This thing is workable with a controller. I don't recommend that you do this with a magic keyboard thing, because that could turn into way more problems you think you have. New games, yes, I know, all the progress will be lost. Off, whoa, ow. Oh, that's right. Go away. We're not going to bother with the front end of this because that's actually very loud.
Why not?
Because we're here to look at
Why
the gameplay.
not, Mama?
We're here to look at the gameplay.
Okay.
We'll talk about the Anvil drops in another video on another channel on a different day. Because the level of craptastic that goes on around here is actually pretty good, and I don't want to blow up my own eardrums or those of anybody else, because the movies are at a set volume regardless of what you do, and it likes to scroll with things. So, our little girl here isn't too badly animated when she's standing still, and the animation in those blankets is neat. But there's no animation in that woman who should be animated up front here. You have all kinds of parallax scrolling in the back. Yay. At several different levels. You should be able to do this on more than one plane, though. And that's an oversight as far as I'm concerned.
The tree is a bit animated, too.
Yeah, I got a little bit of animation in that tree. You see, we can actually walk behind this here.
Okay. Yeah.
And we can walk in front of that 3D animated fire with the really crappy effects. I've seen better fire effects on a Danganronpa game. No, really. You notice how her feet are much too long for the rest of her body?
Hey, she can't go past the rock.
Huh? Well, she went past that rock. She won't be able to do that when we get outside. Ah! Don't do that. There's another one of those another pair of those well-done blankets. And I'm not sure who that lady is in the hijab, but me.
Apparently she's holding a baby.
Looks like. Either that or she's got her hands folded over her breasts, which from the looks of things might actually be the case. Just watching little Ale run off on her own. Okay. We can jump on things. We can climb up on things.
But we can't go around things.
So we can't go around things. We should be able to go around things like this, especially since, you know, they have these things called roads, and they even make roads in some places. Like some of the places that would be involved in something like this. And she can climb up through rocks even.
Yeah.
Hear that sound you just heard when she lands? The sound you hear when she lands is actually is her jug colliding with her back. The ga-thunk noise, that's the plastic jug colliding with the poor girl's back. Those are dangerous.
Don't kill her.
I'll try not to, but the jumping has absolutely no real feel to it.
It's not jumping, it's floating.
It's like gravity doesn't... gravity applies when it feels like it. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. And you let me skip all that stuff down there, but you make me jump off right before this freaking bramble or whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Now, I've played this level a couple of times now. In fact, we had a whole video done yesterday before things got mucked up. But
I'm amazed how strong this girl is.
Yeah, I know. I mean, she
can jump almost twice her height.
Yeah, she can completely clear her own head. Yep, she can clear her own head. I've never actually run into anybody that can do that. A 6 foot tall man can usually jump about 3 foot. This kid, by her little lonesome, is probably about 4.5 foot tall, and she can easily clear that. She might be as tall as 5 feet. Well, actually, I don't think she is, because she's not developed in the real way. At least not that we can tell.
No, she doesn't. 5 feet is too much.
Unless she's going to be 6.5 feet when she's all grown up. Now, this is going to be one of those weird little challenges. There we go. The only thing I can say for this one is that she doesn't have a double jump, which is what I would expect from a Mario game.
Yeah.
Not to mention totally crazy platforming. Okay, there we go. And the amount of precision required is almost to get this shit working correctly. The jumps is almost pixel precise. Which is to say, I shouldn't be able to do this at all. If I hadn't played it several times already, I wouldn't be able to. And each time I fire this game up, I'm going, no, I want to uninstall now. Because this jumping around like this is actually painful. It is psychologically just difficult to really grab the controller and try and do this. Because if you don't know exactly what you're doing, you're going to fail. And you're going to fail in not good ways.
And you're going to kill the poor little girl.
God, I can't count how many times she's died already. But you see here, one of the things we've got going on here is that gap there is longer than she can actually reasonably jump.
Yeah.
If she were a human being, she couldn't do that. But even not being a human being, oh look, floaties! Remember
she's floating.
She's actually floating off the tree branch. That's a collision problem. To go with any one of the 100 other problems that the gameplay for this thing has. Okay.
This is what happens when you try to tell a story, and since you do not have a story, you try to make it a platformer. And
crunch. That's what happens when you misjudge. She can do that she can do that either 4 or 5 times before she just falls over dead. And there's no way to heal her at all, like, period. Which I suppose is okay because, well, not wanting to be a Sonic game or a modern military shooter. I suppose that's okay. But it's still right pain in the butt. This is the bull. His name is Ja, apparently. And he's going to try and blow her right over because he doesn't want her to get anywhere near the big well. Except the big well is going to be his own set of problems. Please note that the Win and our friend Ja here don't actually make any difference unless cued, like so. He's got there's specific actions and specific points in the. Oh, there we go. That's where I should have been, over there in those brambles. Okay, there's number 5. I'm not entirely sure where number 6 is, but it's around here somewhere.
Isn't it in the well?
I don't think so.
Isn't it in the well?
I'm not sure, actually. Here we go. Oh! Guess what? I only got 2 this time. Well... I only got 2 hits this time. Unless those red ones are different from the other kind. Jump up, jump up, jump up. So it can't even decide how much life I'm supposed to have. Well, that's just freaking brilliant. Here's the end of our first stage. Because the next stage is going to be even worse.
Yeah.
She can't jump over that. She can't jump over that. There's no point in trying. Believe me, I've tried several times. She has to go through
this because this is part of the game.
Yep, this is actually part of the game. Got a whole thing here. Alright. Lost inside. As opposed to lost in space. Crunch.
Boom!
Oh. Crunch. Well, she managed to survive that. And that. So the game can't even really decide how much life I'm supposed to have. What's up with this?
No.
Either the red version and the purple version are very different, and there's no way to know which is which. Okay. And once again, she managed to clear it. She managed to get way the hell over her head.
Yeah. And she was floating again.
Okay. Now this is the jump that always that's the jump that drives me nuts. Because I know that jump is possible. I've done it once only. And yet jumping like this is going to be a pain in my rumpus every stinking time.
Yeah.
Between her floating and me not being able to properly judge where things are going. There we go. I finally made it a second time. Several playthroughs of this game, and I still can't seem to get that shit straight. Oh, great. I'm not going back up that way again. Because I thoroughly expected. Oh! Oh, I know what happened. I outran the screen. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, devs. Your game don't work. Your shit's... Fix your shit. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, that is it for this game. What do you think? What do you think here? We're dealing with this mechanically, so.
Yeah, game mechanics, platforming 0.
All right.
If there was a redeeming thing about the game, would be the game mechanics, but not even this. Yeah. We have a lot to say about this game, but not on the game mechanics video.
This is, yeah. It actually hurts to play this game. I mean, it's not only am I frustrated, I'm almost bored, and that's never a good thing. All right. So methinks that's going to be it today.
If for example you are looking for a platforming game because you really want a platforming game, and if you don't have Flint Hook, go buy it.
Yeah, Flint Hook was way better than this. But then so was Bleed, and any one of several others we've covered over the last while and a half.
Yeah, but I have a soft spot for Flint Hook, even though it hates me.
Well, you know, it could be worse. It could be lots worse.
But that's because I bought a pirated controller.
Well, yeah, that would be freaking retarded.
Yeah, the controller doesn't work properly.
Keep telling you. You don't.
Yeah, I will have to give money. I will have to give monies to Microsoft.
Better that than. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm not even going to finish that thought. All right.
No, don't.
Yeah, don't. I'm not going to finish that thought. It's not actually worth it. All right. So, methinks we are actually going to wander off at this point.
Yes.
From both of us to all of you, until the next time we see you, be safe, be sane.
And please, let's make games fun again. See ya.